Welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time, we made our way through the Motorofune symbol, visited some of these rooms, and unfortunately in the Room of Damnation, which we're in right now, Tatsuya got taken away by these golden people. Golden versions of his friends. And that is kind of similar to something that happened in Instance. I'll talk about that a little bit. So this time though, I want to make some changes to my personas because I realized something. We're a bit too low level to show off a strategy I want to take account of because, of course, without Tatsuya in our party, means we actually can't summon personas that are super high level now. One of the personas is Uzaku because that's why I had all the legendary beasts on my side, but it's fine. It does mean that, I don't need the other two legendary beasts I brought, although they are. I think I still kind of want at least Genbu, or not Genbu, Byakko, because Byakko has Medeo, so I can show something funny with that. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Tetraja persona, which I think my only option at the moment is Sif, but I'll have a look. So Sif is Tetraja. Personas that are immune to Dark can also work, but I'm going to try using Tetraja though. So I'm just having another little look here. Yes, for what's going up, I think I have an idea of what we're gonna do, but it's fine. And Sif is only to charge user, so I'm actually gonna put like Genbu. I mean, that's what I want to do, but Genbu could be nice in this fight, is the thing. Nah, I don't think I need Genbu. I think I'm just gonna stick with this, because because the thing is that all these personas obviously have the Warlock skills, but I'm pretty sure that I think I want Sarah to use Wall of Air the most in this fight. At least that's what I guess. I think the Tetrarch of Wall of Air will be pretty safe in this fight. So but if you are high enough level as Suzaku and also get mutation skill though, you can pretty easily beat this fight, which is kind of what I wanted to show. But looks like I won't be able to. That's fine. But for the time being, we're going to stick with this little strategy here. So you got Isis, Izanami, Seiryu, and Hustor. I'm going to go in here. This is the church place if you're interested in that. I guess another thing I could also take is Personas of Almighty skills. Let me see. Do I have a good selection of those? I don't think I do. But we can definitely get out some. Because I was thinking about, my strategy again. It would be nice to have a Personas of Almighty skills. So I'm just having a little look. And our options. Unfortunately, Hustor doesn't have a skill like that, so Kali does, but I need Kali for the Duke skill, I'm pretty sure. So I'm actually gonna go get Cocoon as well. I guess instead of Perry, right? Because they both have the Stoma. But Cocoon does have all my skills, which is gonna be very useful. So I mean this is what I'm gonna go with. Again, I'm definitely preparing a lot for this fight, but this fight can be a little tricky. So that's kind of why I want to be prepared. Alrighty, so with that done, let's move out. So if you want to, you can use a Stormer. I think we'll keep without it. It's just that, again, there's going to be a lot of random encounters, as you probably expect with this game, so because we need people in the map. So while that's happening, I'll talk a little bit about the scene last time, because I didn't really do that much. I kind of just let it play out. But anyway, it's very similar to what happened in Inzasem because you had two other characters go for this, two other players should be saying. Like Kiichi thought about his father, and then a male version of his daddy appeared. And then Jun was thinking about, it was actually because of a flashback. I think he was thinking about his mom, and of course his mom appeared there, so and we saw that he thinks that his mom doesn't care about him at all, which is very, very sad. This time, it looks like Tatsuya had the intrusive voice this time, obviously. And considering the dialogue, it does seem like, he's afraid that, he's abandoning his friends. At least that's what it seems like. Because, they seem very, jealous of the fact that, Maya's being able to be with them, so, There's another thing I should mention about Suzaku. Suzaku is level 63, so needs to be level 3, which isn't far off, but again, that would be a lot of grinding, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Instead, yeah, we're just gonna go in with this strategy. And I currently have, it's okay. We can obviously show the fusion spell another time. I'll talk about why it's so good in that fight. So yeah. So I'm just gonna keep using Giga Cyclone. Again, yeah, one thing about Tatsuya, of course, is that, yeah, we're gonna see this a bit more, but yeah, it does seem like, yeah, he's the kind of person who wants to be punished, as the name of the game would suggest, so yeah. So there's that. Again, yeah, it's just that, like I was kind of talking about before, when I was talking about, you know, him being reverse sun, yeah, he just seems like a very depressed person, so yeah, that's why, you know, he has all these really dark thoughts. Again, it's kind of why, yeah, I feel like Maya just doesn't want to see Tatsuya act like that, so yeah. Anyway, his stomach gets 2 ranks, awesome. You don't need to use this anymore, so that means I don't need a fight, but I think I will continue to. We'll get fine until I get basically fed up with fighting, I guess, so yeah. I guess that's gonna be our play, but anyway, I need to go the other way. Because there's a little dead end here that can give us more map progress. Because it is an Nami's max strength, that's awesome. I does need a diamond dust. Problem is, I don't think I have Bufu uses that much, so yeah, we're just gonna sit to this. I guess the next thing we could try working towards is trying to get the mutation skill on Izanami. We'll see. I can't remember what it is. I feel like it's Dance of Protection actually. So yeah, unless she already learns Dance of Protection, I actually don't remember. So yeah, maybe we'll just find out while we're just doing this. So yeah. Second, yeah, Izanami very nice with Sona coming up because yeah, having all the boss is very useful. So yeah, or all party boss should be so. So there we go. Good stuff. So now, yeah, we're just gonna put that. Alright, so let's keep going. Let's, I wanna just double check Izanami. So Izanami is indeed max rank. Yeah, they are actually learn Dance Protection, so I'm pretty sure that will be their mutation skill. It's alright. Again, it's only single target, but considering it does give both the defense and magic defense boost, with both Rakukacha and Samakacha, it's actually not a bad skill to use on Maya, to be honest, considering that Maya is very frail, so yeah, that's definitely one way to use it. Of course, yeah, you could obviously use Rakukacha as the thing. Yeah, you now have that choice. I kind of like that, to be honest. Again, Dance of Protection and Dance of Bravery in Instant, they were just basically better versions of the Mara boss. But in this game, yeah, the Mara boss actually target everyone, and that's going to be the trade-off. I like that too, considering that, yeah, again, they it is a fusion skill, so you need 2 people to use it, obviously, so yeah. I guess one interesting thing is the fact that, yeah, I'm pretty sure in both Metaphor and, Digital Devil Saga, if you wanted, actually no, I think it's only Metaphor. Oh yeah, by the way, the Muklans, I don't think we should fight them. They resist all magic, so yeah. That means that, yeah, I don't think we'll have a good time taking them out, so I'm just gonna have Maya use the escape platform and get out of here. So yeah, problem is you can't talk to them without Tatsuya in the party, and Tatsuya's not in the party, so yeah. Again, I'm pretty sure there's only a metaphor, but yeah, I think in the demo when I played, I could get Mitaru Kaja, but that was with I guess, is it like a unisys skill, dual skill? I can't remember the right term, but you need to use 2 people to use Mitaru Kaja, which I think is pretty cool. Although, yeah, big difference is that, yeah, in both, it takes a while to get half a prayer in both Instant and Eternal Punishment. Eternal Punishment takes a really long time. So, yeah. So that's a thing. Again, yeah, considering how good single target buffs are, as we saw earlier, yeah, it kind of makes sense that, yeah, they would hold off on how good the buffs are, so yeah. Or the multi-target buffs, I should be saying, so yeah. And yeah, again, Fusion is the only way to get multi-target buffs, which I think is fair for the game balance, so yeah. Anyway, there we go. I don't really have much else to add with Tatsuya back there. Okay, we're going to be seeing more about how he feels about the gold statues of it, because, yeah, as you probably expect, yeah, they're going to be our next obstacle. And Izanami does get protection dance, so there we go. So Izanami is... I don't need to use Izanami if I don't want to, but I guess we could keep using them. They fit very well with our current fusion spell setup, so yeah. So now we just need to fill this. Fight some Dominions. And we're gonna go for the Giga Cyclone here. And we're gonna go for the Magnetyne. Like so. So there we go. But yeah, I did plan to. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I did plan to use Suzaku, but I guess it's fine. Again, I can definitely show how not to choose this side because again, getting Suzaku and the mutation skill from Suzaku, yeah, we'll definitely choose this fight a bit. So yeah, it is something that the guy did mention. So yeah, oh yeah, as you can tell, I'm not kind of level flat. So yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. So yeah. Unless, yeah, we do get, like, very close to level, but he's very much a change form. We'll think about that later, I guess. I do kind of want to backtrack and fuse Suzaku anyway, once we do get Tatsuya back, so yeah, we can check them. Again, I don't need to use that fusion spell too much, and also, we already showed off the other one in Instant Sin, the one that does damage, so yeah. You can obviously think about changing the form later, unless it's obviously a person I already have. Which we'll find out anyway. There you go for this. I was thinking about some other personas too, but I think I'm gonna wait on it. It's actually because, yeah, there'll be a good reason to basically wait on getting these. I'll wait on fusing the persona, should be saying. The game will give you a good reason to go and fuse again, let's just say. So that's basically what we're gonna do. I would like to fuse some new personas, I will say, so yeah. Especially because yeah, we've been using these guys a lot, they're basically almost max strength, so yeah, it makes sense to change things up now, so yeah. So gonna go for this. And yeah, get all these guys. I wouldn't mind getting Isis to max strength, that would actually make my life a lot easier, so yeah. If it happens. And yeah, we'll just, you know, that's kind of one reason why I want to battle now, to be honest, so yeah. Let's go with this. So I guess yeah, now maybe we can get something on Hostile, but because when the Hostile has the worst ability, then yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult. But he is max strength now, which is very nice. That'll definitely help out a lot coming up. And yeah, I actually don't remember what Hostile's mutation skill is. I guess it is like some kind of almighty skill. Well, I guess I can look up because I'm very curious now. I was right with Izanami, so yeah. I kind of want to see if I'm right. But yeah, we want to use Giga Cyclone here, and we do not want to target the Severuses because again, they're actually Earth users, or they're Earth affinity. So yeah, you know, again, I don't think they actually use Earth. So we'll just go for those two. Get max strength good, and yeah, let's go with this. Ah, it's Chaos Element, that's the mutation skill, so yeah, again, Hostile basically gets every dark skill in the game, so I guess that makes sense. And yeah, it would be very cool if you get Chaos Element. If you can't, we can obviously use Beelzebub for that. You know, I might fuse soonish, so yeah, because again, I'm very interested in Beelzebub because he is a very good persona, so yeah. Because again, Chaos Element can be a very fun attack, so yeah. Let's see if Hostile gets it. If he does, that'd be kind of convenient, but it's fine if he doesn't. But anyway, we fill in this floor, but we still got one other floor to go. And yeah, I mean, I probably don't need to fight anymore because yeah, Izanami is good ranked. We have Freydine now, so yeah, I think we're good to go now. So after this battle, I'm gonna show off the Golden Honey, I think. Because that turns off all random encounters. And there are going to be some higher level random encounters in the next area actually, so yeah. So gonna go for that. And again, just in case we need Tatsuya to talk to them, then yeah, we probably want to skip fighting them, so yeah. Again, the only thing we can chase up that is getting Chaos Element on Hostile, so yeah, and again, that is a very good attack. Just that again, yeah, it doesn't really do anything at the enemy vis-a-vis the dark, so yeah, that's the problem with it. And so you get yet another mutation, so we're actually getting quite a few of them. Alright, I think we'll stick with this. So yeah, let's get that golden honey going. Again, golden honey, yeah, it's basically like a better version of it's a better version of a stoma, kind of. But yeah, I'll get the dex tool, I'll get the agility Balfu, and let's use the golden honey. Again, it's like a better version of a stoma because it eliminates all random encounters, but again, that's not always a good thing when you're trying to hunt for rare random encounters, but it's fine. They got this very nice elevator. And now, yeah, we're just gonna fill in this room. This room's kind of weird, but there are two nice items to get there. The Buddha Brunner, that allows you to view Schooled of the Fortune Arcana, so then you can get all the Fate Sisters. I think they also return for a good item too, so it might be worth it. Again, I don't need to fuse the Fate Sisters because I already showed off their Fuse skill in Innocent Sense, so yeah, that's up to me basically. But anyway, Tatsuya's still alive, I must hurry. You still need to fill in an area down here, but you can't actually go down there yet. So it looks like I had to double it. But anyway, Crimson Ring, that's Suzaku's item. And again, I'm not high enough level for Suzaku because of no Tatsuya, so that's gonna have to wait until after this. But I don't mind, you know, showing off Suzaku, so yeah. So let's go for Golden Honey. And yeah, that should be, yeah, that will clear done. You want to use this again, I'm pretty sure. So then, yeah, we can basically, like, actually, do I need to, yeah, it looks like I did miss a bit. So it looks like I wasted a bit more time, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we need to wait for those walls to clear. Now that they have, yeah, we can just go down here. Yeah, looks like, yeah, if you like off-screen the walls, then yeah, sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. Again, I think it's just so you're basically forced to take the path that the game wants. I'm pretty sure that's the idea, but anyway, let's go near the door now. And yeah, now we're gonna start thinking strategy. So I don't need Cocoon, but it's called a Ringham, I guess. So yeah, Maya wants to keep Isis. Ulala and Tatsuya probably want to stick. You know, pretty much everyone wants to stick with who they have currently, so yeah. I guess one thing that Maya could do is put up my Tetraraja, so yeah. Well, you know, I still have Makakacha to do Jogobe, so yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna go with. So yeah, let's go inside. Because yeah, we have this. So let me go get the info again. So we have the. Oh yeah, they're still called metal in this game. For some reason I thought they were called gold. I think I know why I said that. You'll see in a bit, but anyway. You know what? I'm glad we met again. Chinyan, don't forget about me. Won't forget. Not my sin, not you, not anyone. Tatsuya, have you forgotten? How can I forget? Well, you broke an important promise, didn't you? That's why you're suffering, right? I'm sorry. Tatsuya, you could stop suffering. Let's ease your suffering. Jun, I'll accept my punishment, but not now. Tatsuya. Yeah, physical attacks don't even scratch her. Alright, so need to fight the metal trio, I guess. Alright, so that's top order. Melissa, Melkichi, and Meltram. Alrighty, so yeah, what do we want to do here? So we want to play this a bit defensively to start with. So what did Makakacha look like again? Not Makakacha. So Makakacha goes first. So And you do that to go last turn. Another nice touch in this battle is that plays Innocent Sin's battle theme, which is very fitting. So so you want to do that, so I can go for Makakacha here, like that. Because we're gonna start attacking next turn. That's the idea. So go for half a prayer here. Another fun thing I could do with half a prayer, you'll see in a bit. But anyway, so Tatsuya, he's gonna go for Wall of Air. Maya's gonna go for Tetraja. By the way, these things are metaphysical, by the way, so don't use physical. They're gonna go for Heat Kaiser on Ikichi. Not Heat Kaiser, Nova Kaiser on Ikichi. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Nova Kaiser is very strong. That's kind of why one reason why I want to use it, so yeah. I'll go for Tetraja. Problem is, we are a little bit slower compared to them, which could be a problem. But anyway, the Magpine, but I see that, they have the Sonas. And that, maybe I should have went for Wall of Air, but that's okay, Wall of Earth. But here's a Wall of Air anyway, so yeah. So my Makakacha, so I can boost my power. Yeah, these are the gold versions of the personas. That was Gold Venus. Akicha have Gold Hades, and then Jun have Gold Cronus. And Aquatine. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so Tatsuya, you can go for Nova Kaiser again. They don't use any dark attacks, which is what I like to see, so yeah. So, actually, I need to swap them around. So Delilah, she's gonna go back into Good Kali. This is pretty risky though, because I might need to heal her. So I'll go for Greedine, and then you're gonna go for Freydine, and then you're gonna swap, basically. Now first off, we need to go back into... Because my hope is that, we can do a ton of damage with the Nuclear Crusher. So we're gonna go for Freydine, now we're gonna swap. Tatsuya needs to use Heat Kaiser, so we can actually use the Fusion spell. And then we just need to swap these two. So, what do the rest want to do? So Balfu, I think he's gonna go back to Hostile. That'll obviously keep him kind of safe. And I'm actually gonna go for Aquarium Titan. And then Tatsuya... He could go into Izanami. Wait, no. We could do the thing now. What's the order for that June spell? It does mean that, I can't go for Aquarium Type this turn. I'm gonna have to risk it for the Visca and go for Piako. But he is damaged quite badly, though, is the problem. So, I don't think this will get off. I kind of want to show it, so Because, with that, we can go for... I need to switch Tatsuya. Into Izanami to show this. What's the order for this again? Medea Mai. So it's Medea that goes first. So I'm gonna try that. I don't think it's gonna work. I kind of want to show it off. So because again, they might just kill us before we get off, but let's find out. Let's go for Nuclear Crusher. We still have a Tetraja, and we still have a Wall of Air, so that's good. Nuclear Crusher is one of the best attacks you can ask for in this fight because it attacks all of them. So there you go. Dark Foamy Lover. And that's gonna hurt. And we do block the dark attack of it, so that's good. Because the Tetraja. That can charm too, which is very bad. Ooh, the Kaja. Although it's only a single target. So we'll go for Medea Bay here. That's good to know. The Kaja is actually normally, multi-target, so that's interesting. But now everyone gets health return, which is cool. And a little bit of healing too. Again, I'm not so sure how useful that's going to be, but hey, play the boss. Which unfortunately, we don't have to charge for, so that could be very bad. Well, luckily, yeah, we actually block it not too badly. But now, yeah, they'll probably go down to another nuclear crusher, so that's gonna be the plan. So yeah, I guess yeah, Katsuya's on healing theory, he goes for half a prayer, and you're gonna go back into Heart Store and go for Akritite. Now, the problem with using Akritite is gonna heal Kichu because he drains water, but Nuclear Crusher with a clip afterwards, so that's gonna be fun. So again, that was a bit dicey, but that's okay. Yeah, Half Prayer does heal a decent amount, so yeah. And yeah, there's the health return once again. Akritite. Basically looks like Surf. And yeah, now Nuclear Crush should knock him out. I mean, he might not knock out Kichi, but let's see. Because we healed him a little bit, that's fine. Again, this is kind of one reason why, yeah, you want to use Nuclear Crush. You're not going to accidentally heal anyone by using it, so yeah. And they all go down. There you go. And we get level ups on everyone too, so that's awesome. Except for Tatsuya, sorry. So yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do, right? Next level up, we're gonna get Max Agility. Awesome. So that was a fun fight. Again, it can be very painful because again, you do have a lot of elements to worry about, and all our skills only can protect you against one. That's why, again, Suzaku can be very nice, let's just say. I thought I told you how to hold a knife by its handle. I'm sorry. Don't say anything. My brother doesn't lower his head for little things like this. No, the me of this side also feels the same way. I see. How can you two be brothers? Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna now make our way back out because again, I'm gonna fuse, so yeah. I'm an only child, so I don't know, but it must be great having a sibling. Tatsuya-kun told me Tatsuya-kun became Katsuya's son told me Tatsuya-kun became a delinquent at the insult of his dad. Maybe he was his role model. Tatsuya's son became a cop to do something about it. Knowing his brother's ways, he could not talk about clearing his dad's name. I'm sorry, Ryan, I troubled you. How come I didn't realize earlier about this side, about the other side? That's stupid on me. Don't go trying to stop him. At that age, him risking his life to carry this worthless one on his shoulders, let him do it the way he wants to do it. If he fails, then hold him. Leave it at that. Alrighty, so let's go back to 70 personas. I mean, maybe not. You can obviously, keep using. Again, who don't want to use? Again, Saryu's pretty good now, so yeah. Again, I don't think we want to fight, actually. I think I'm just gonna go back and we're gonna go get the, we're gonna go fuse, basically, so I think that's gonna be fun. So yeah, once again, yeah, I'll make sure my golden honey is active. Once we do get Suzaku, then yeah, we'll, and yeah, it seems like it is active. All the way down here, so yeah. So yeah, again, we'll get Suzaku and then we'll go back to battling. I think that's gonna be the plan. And it's over now. So yeah. So let's use it again. Here's again. Even though I wasn't able to show us Suzaku for that fight and how good they can be because the fusion spell that they get with the other beasts, then yeah, at least I could show them, fighting a little bit here. So yeah. As I did, gear them up so they can help out a decent amount. So yeah. So yeah, back into the room of damnation. And let's confuse them. But we're gonna need more temperance cards, so yeah. So we need 252 of them. Another reason the fuses are good too is they can return for leg and bright. So once you're done using them, then yeah, you can obviously go get that. It's like we're full, so yeah, good thing I'm using these now. And you can get more from like the Mukulindas, so yeah. So I'm thinking about fusing in the next, but I think, yeah, that might be something we work towards, so yeah. So yeah, let's summon Suzaku. Oh yeah. Tatsuya, obviously. I want to go get a Magnetyne card, and I'll give them the Dex card. So yeah, again, they don't learn Mortify normally, so yeah, if you were high enough level, then yeah, you need to obviously work towards that. But that'd be very strange. So no 3 weaknesses and not very good resistances to make up for it, although they are decent against physical, I guess. And yeah, lots of fire skills and lots of light skills too. And Hieroglyphing is a very nice skill, so yeah, not bad persona. And like I said, yeah, they have some decent fusion spells on their side, and yeah, they can be returned for Lego Pride, so I definitely recommend going for this. So there we go. Another thing that could be interesting in that fight is the Karcher, because yeah, they do have boss, so that's something to consider as well. But anyway, I'm Suzaku, one of the 4 holy beasts, guy of the 7th sky. I'll protect your back. So yeah, I don't really need Kali anymore. Although Kali is nice on Nuclear Crush if I really want to use that, so yeah, maybe I will. Swap out to Juku Togave instead. Because we do already have Maka Karcher thanks to Seru. And while we're here, yeah, we can check what Seru becomes, and then yeah, I don't need the Mice Gunkaku anymore, so I might just get Perry back. You know, yeah, technically Perry isn't as good. And Sif, who do I not want for Sif, I guess. You can get back Genbu if I really want. If I get so lucky, I can short the fusion spell, so yeah. Anyway, it's Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is a very good persona. So, because I have Thunder Baptism, Deadly Burn, and Miraculine. So, yeah. I think we should go with that. So, yeah. What does Tatsuya want to use now then? I'll put on Saraswati for timing and then I'll think about it. So let's go for it right now. I'll just use another Seri later. We're gonna talk to the Mukundas anyway, so it's fine. Doesn't mean that, yeah, I need to work towards Wall of Air again, but it's okay. It doesn't mean I don't have like a card shameful, so I probably need the Juku Chokobe back. So yeah, a lot of weird things happen in this part, isn't it? I say the predecessors of the Toltec civilization. May all the knowledge that they learned be passed on to you. So again, yeah, good sexual skills, he repels on magic. He's a very nice persona. Probably Maya's going to be taking advantage of them. So yeah, just having a look here. I guess yeah, we don't need these 2 anymore now. So Miyako can be swapped out for Tenjiku Togabe, and we'll get Ildana could be interesting, but I want to wait on Ildana. So I might get Naisha just in case I want physical skills. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, you're gonna be using Quetzalcoatl now. You're gonna be using Suzaku. And then yeah, I think Tatsuya's gonna keep using Apollo. I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, then you can keep Hearthstone, and finally enough Tatsuya can get back Naisha for the physical attacks. So yeah, you do have Pegasus right now on the deck, which isn't like too useful. But hey, for like 1 Bookland or something, it could be nice. But anyway, I mean, that's what we're gonna go with for the time being. Again, I'll definitely change things up later, I think, but we'll see. It does feel like, yeah, I really want to give Tatsuya a persona that he can physical attack with. So yeah, that might be something to consider. One of the options I'm thinking about is Wonglong, actually, because Wonglong gets Frenzy. And Frenzy is a pretty good physical attack, so yeah. I basically will take the place of, Takashaka, basically, so yeah. But anyway, just game back my mat. So yeah, we want to go past the Room of Guilt, so that's what we're going to do. So the Golden Honey up, that's okay. And yeah, I need to obviously go down here. And there it goes. He actually has some new enemies, huh? Well, you won't know because these guys popped up again, that's okay. There are actually some pretty decent enemies for us, including some we could talk to, so yeah. So we want to go for Meltdown here, and we want to go for the good old Pegasus Strike. And though again, it's not very useful here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to one-shot anyways, so it's fine. And yeah, this is nice for those enemies that are weak with physical, I guess. So there we go, and there we go for Meltdown. And yeah, like I kind of keep saying, yeah, again, we're definitely going to think about giving Tatsuya a physical so it could very well be Hyperion as well, we'll see. Yes, again, starting to work on Hyperion could be very wise as well, so yeah. So there we go. And we do get a mutation to start with, that is very cool. And once again, to Apollo. Apollo really wants to become very strong. Which again, yeah, I did talk about that before. Also the fact that, yeah, Heat Kaiser, well not Heat Kaiser, Nova Kaiser is one of the strongest single target attacks in the game. That is the future spell, so that's obviously very good. Alright, we got two enemies we need to talk to here actually. We got Giramakala, who you can save for later because we need them in the air raid shelter, but we want Mananan now. Mananan has a very good piece of info, so we definitely want to talk to him. And he wants Adult's Excuse, which I'm pretty sure is Bofu Tatsuya? Yep. So obviously you can't do this without these two then, so that's good to know. And yeah, dialogue was quite interesting there as well. Again, yeah, these two are definitely some... I like their conversation to be honest, but anyway. I'm gonna get rid of Seka. So there we go. And I guess I can get Giramakal instead of Ares. So there we go, past the Room of Guilt, which we are very fitting for Tatsuya. Seeing what he's talking about earlier. Alright, so now we're going to go down to base of floor 7. Now with this floor, we actually don't need to fill it in right now. We can wait on filling it in. So we're just going to keep going downwards. And we'll fill it in later, because yeah, Mananan is going to mean that we're going to stay here a while, so that'll be the time to fill in the map. So for the time we're going to beeline it to somewhere else. But anyway. It could be wise to fill in the map now, though, I will say. But again, we can wait on that. So, what do I want to do with Brooklynda? Remember what they need, which was Child's Claim, which would be Tatsuya Bafu. And that actually makes them happy. So I wanted actually a new future spell, well, a new conversation. Prince Tatsuya variant. So this one needs Tatsuya as well, so yeah. And I'm getting an interesting message, by the way. Tatsuya Maya Katsuya. Prince Katsuya protects the chief. I came here to protect you. Tatsuya, stand back on the cult. Let me handle this. So there we go. I will lay a finger on this woman. Stay back, Tatsuya. If something happens to you, I won't be able to show my face to father and mother. And also, yeah, I'm pretty sure now you could do Brother's Kindness with just Tatsuya and Katsuya, I believe. So yeah, what is it you want to ask? I want your measurements. Yeah, you didn't like that. And there we go. More world cards for me. Yes, we don't need. We did kind of, you know, decide to get rid of Serious, so yeah, let's just do it like that. So yeah, I'm taking tons of damage, right? Let's get Isis to help with that. Yeah, there's a lot of damage to Tatsuya. And back into Quetzalcoatl, who I kind of want to show us, so yeah. And the Ramen kind of at this spot. So Giramakala, I'll make the pact with him. Yeah, I will make the pact with him, so I don't have to worry about it later, basically. He just wants to persuade, so Katsuya my Bafu with the question mark. So we'll get our Repellent again. That's a lot. That's something that feel like a cool Giramakala because yeah, as you probably expect, Like in other games, he is immune to physical, he repels physical, so yeah, basically the magic. Kinda like how I remember him in SMT5 actually. Is pretty much all the personas that were good against physical in that game were very weak to magic, so yeah. They had a lot of magic weaknesses, I should be saying. Anyway. But yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, yeah, pretty much physical attacks are like on most enemies. So then, yeah, draining all of their press turns from a repel or a drain, then yeah, that does seem pretty good. So a price that need to be paid for power like that. Anyway, another Bukulun though. We can take him out, so because I have to go to Pegasus Strike. So yeah, we'll go for Meltdown and Pegasus Strike. Is a Meltdown? Yeah, should be able to kill the Fafners, no problem. Even though they also kind of want to be hit by physical. So yeah, again, yeah, physical definitely seems like something that's going to be really good coming up. So yeah. So there we go. Go for Meltdown. The only problem is, yeah, if I do get Wonglong, I will need to rank them up. They don't get printed until the higher ranks, so yeah. So we'll see about that. So yeah, they won't be very good until, yeah, later. Also, yeah. Phoenix blocks fire. That's not great for our strategy, so yeah. Especially because that happened. So yeah, I guess we're ending up with a Pegasus Strike Fun. Which is very funny, so yeah. So yeah, strategies are coming a bit undone here, but that's okay. If I really want to, I can go into Isis and go for last quick then, so I'll keep that in mind. So I go for this. Unfortunately, Phoenix doesn't have a weakness that I can exploit. And yeah, this is a bit annoying. We're just gonna have to hopefully hope that the Magnetine takes him out. There you go. Yeah, Pegasus Strike doesn't quite do it, so oh, that's okay. At least the VX can kill us. That's the good thing. So now I'm gonna go get Isis. There you go. Now I'm going to go back to Quetzalcoatl. What does Quetzalcoatl have now into the skills? Still has Market there. Alright. Okay, that opens up. Yeah, I'm actually gonna fill in this section though. Just in case for later. And we have two of them, so I'm gonna top them. And yeah, this was again, I know it's Tatsuya above which order Charles claims, so yeah, I think it's these two. Like that. Alright, that makes it happy again. Because yeah, we wanted once again Prince Tatsuya variant, which is I forgot last time, but yeah, it's Tatsuya, Maya, Tatsuya. So yeah, can we love between the Rishishis? They actually don't like it when you say that, so yeah. Not liking anything I'm saying. So let's see. I'm gonna save it up. There you go. With my down the predator die. That's it. Give the March routine a rest, not just gonna stand by and watch. So there we go. Good stuff. What we could do is maybe chase after like a mutation persona for Katsu. That could be fun. But anyway. Again, yeah, I'm definitely thinking, yeah, we're gonna give Katsu a nice physical attack. Again, it could very well be Hyperion. We could definitely think about the Ultra Personas in the next part as well. We'll see. So yeah, Gamrakar will die very easily to Gamrakar is gonna die very easily to a Meltdown. So I guess we'll go for this. You know, I'm pretty sure these things actually resist physical, so yeah. We'll see what happens next up, because again, there's a lot, of course, the decision process I was kind of talking about before, yeah. It's definitely kicking in a lot now, because yeah, there's so many personas we could think about using now, so yeah. Don't go for this. And we still have, you know, Suzaku and Quetzalcoatl that can show up as well, so yeah. And there you go. Again, we don't need Gamrakar's information yet. We do need Manan's though. One problem with Manan though, from my experience at least, he doesn't like to appear super often. But I guess we could use the treatment. Because, yeah, you can probably tell why I've been blinded to this room here. Tatsuya, what is this? I think it's some sort of teleportation device. It was another similar symbol on the other side. It's called Petite Deva. It's written here. The symbol of Kandori. If we use this, we might be able to get back to the city. Alright, this is the road transport. I'll leave it up to you, but do we have time to be leisurely? Let's finish this quickly. Since we can get back here, why don't we go back to the city? I'm getting hungry. There seems to be a designated coordinate small, so I said to Elias Shrine, you should be able to get back here too. Tatsu's very skillful with his hands. My real brother wasn't. There's no point to that discrimination. They're both my little brother. So there we go. Welcome. I am the Petite Deva system. Do you want to start teleportation? And by using it, we can go back. And yeah, it looks kind of interesting. I don't know if there's any like dialogue here. I just kind of want to skim through it. Interesting. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm definitely gonna think about fusing again. Because yeah, we had this opportunity. There's a golden opportunity, you know, get the fusing and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna think about next time. But we do have some new episodes to think about too. So yeah. But anyway, with that done, yeah, let's just end the part now. So yeah. And yeah, one more thing I can mention before we do end the part is, yeah, of course, the Petite Deva. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be based on the Deva system. So yeah. So there's that. There's actually a new dialogue here too, so maybe we'll check that out in the next part as well. But anyway. So yeah. We are done here now, so yeah. Again, I'm gonna think about what personas I kind of want to fuse now. Again, it would be nice to get some invitations on them, but we'll see. Anyway, though, yeah, next time, yeah, we're going to be, maybe fusing some new personas, and we're gonna be trying to get a rumor with Mananan. So, yeah, a very cool rumor as well. Again, he doesn't appear super often, but I guess he can make us a magician demons a bit more often. That's probably the way to do it, so, yeah. But anyway, so we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff in the next part, so yeah, look forward to all of that, and I'll see you guys again for that.